Hello ladies and gents, I am the Rev and this is Indie Contact, my live streaming show about all things indie gaming. And this evening, we're going to be taking a look at Between the Stars. You can see down here in the right corner, it says support us on Kickstarter. Now, I've been watching these guys for a few months and the demo's really cool. You could see in... Sorry folks, looking at my stream. Now, I just put a brand new AMD system in here, the new Ryzen 6, and it says my stream health is not very good. Man, that's frustrating. Sorry, we'll continue on. Anyways, been watching these guys, and the developers are Isolated Games, and they, let's see. I'm going to take and throw a tweet out. I'm going to actually throw a tweet at Isolated Games. And they are a small indie team out of Barcelona, Spain. And this is a project that's been around for a little while. Started with one person. It's kind of built over time. Now they have enough to go, of course, on Kickstarter. And they did get funded, and it does say, and if you go down in the links below, you will see there's two links to the game. One is to the Steam and one is to the Kickstarter page, and the Kickstarter page gives a lot more information about the game. Now the other cool thing about this is they put the demo not only on their Kickstarter, they put it on Steam. So if you guys want to go check this game out, play it yourself, maybe support them here, support them on Steam, give them some good ratings once it comes into early access. Now, it did say the first quarter of next year, so you know they got a few months to start really polishing on the game. Went through, read a lot of the comments on the Kickstarter, and I got the impression that they already have the game basically, right? They've got most of it done up, and early access is going to be for a lot of it, and they're very vocal about, you know, player feedback, which is awesome, because especially from what I've seen with a lot of devs these days, and doing this for years now, is that, and I have it when I do my own special projects, you get so focused just on this, there are things that you might miss, and it's always good to have another set of eyes look at it. In this case, thousands of sets of eyes. So definitely something you want to check out. Alrighty, so we're gonna throw a tweet out to these at Isolated Games. Now again, this is in Barcelona, so they might be asleep, but there we go. Boom. And they have been tweeted. Alrighty, so currently they've got the prologue hard mode. Our settings here, not a whole lot, but again, this is a demo, right? Straight off Kickstarter. So we've got all of our, you know, your basic resolution size, screen resolution, screen ratio, full screen, vertical synchronization, and anti-aliasing, and volumetric light. Woo! Sorry, I've been up since 3 this morning. It's when I get up to go do my other job, so might be a little scratchy in the voice. Anyways, so we've got the video, sound, of course, just basic music and sound volume. And of course, I'm sure once they go into early access, they will expand. And currently, you can only play this with the PC, right, on Steam. The demo, PC, mouse, and keyboard. But the devs did say on Kickstarter that they are going to be putting controller support in, which is always nice. Then we've got game, and let's see, we've got Spanish, German, and English for the demo. And then, of course, you get your UI scale, modify the size of the interface panels. Screen shake, I turn that off, bugs me. Camera movement, basically, so, you know, how fast you want your camera to move in case you get dizzy, because, again, this is pre-early access, so it might be, you know, you could come across bugs. There's a lot of things that could happen. So, you know, always take that in mind. But what they have here, I think, is a really good basis for a game. All right, so again, we got prologue hard mode. It's really hard. So we'll hit the regular one, and we've got James Scott and Jane Scott. And since everybody these days I've been seeing playing the new Assassin's Creed plays the female version, we'll go with that theme. Help, I'm a prisoner in a small sector and my kidnappers forced me to write loading screen phrases. Now when I read that, I thought, oh yeah, these guys have got the right kind of attitude for a good game.
Systems damaged. Warp drive
Gotta have a sense of
pressure
humor.
increasing.
Crew, boost warp drive to full power.
But Captain...
I said full power! That's an order!
Redistributing power. Capacitors charging in 4, 3.
Just a bit more.
Warp successful.
We've made it.
Okay, so the cool thing here in the demos, they do give you
Damage
a
analysis.
Starting damage assessment protocol. Testing main engines.
basic
Moderate
course
damage.
movement. It's
Engines
real basic.
Operational. Testing navigation systems.
And I think the biggest reason to do this is one thing I did notice was, whoa, spinning now.
Navigation
Either I'm
systems
blind
operational.
or I haven't been able to find
Testing power
a
systems.
map of the control keys, what everything does. I'm sure that if it's not in the game, it will be when it hits early access, because everybody needs to look at those controls, because these are set up a little differently than what you're used to. So here, I personally think is one of the direct influences from the current games out there. If you look at the way that you distribute your engines, shields, and weapons, that is so Elite Dangerous. Same kind of thing.
Power distribution correct. Captain, we're
Yes?
detecting warp signatures in the vicinity.
We've been followed.
Uh-oh.
Prepare for attack.
Just turn her around. Who's shooting at me? I don't know about you guys, but I think this game would be really cool. Put my shields. Whoa. But if and when the game is really successful, whoa.
More firepower.
I would think that VR might be a really good idea. I think this would be badass in VR.
One of our shields is falling.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's the one right in the front. No. Alright, so...
Everyone all right?
Captain, I've determined this news will cause a decline in crew morale of 64.7%. But I must inform you that the enemy bypassed our shields. 2 casualties confirmed.
And that kind of happens no matter what. So far, every time I've played, no matter how well I've done or not, I've lost 2 crew members. So now we take and we go... once you blow an enemy ship up, you get close enough to it, it'll highlight. Put your cursor over it, you look for that little red dot, and you get it. Now, as always in any game like this, before you go anywhere, make sure you get all the inventory. You're going to need it. Because, you know what? I'm not going to tell you. Ooh, got uncommon. So already you're starting to see that there is... Whoa. Get off me, ship. Some really good physics going on, that's for sure. I just moved that whole ship with mine. What is interesting, though, is my shields did not come back up. Let's see. We'll give it full power while we're sitting here. So hopefully that is something that they're going to fix. Because most shields, in most games, when you get smoked, you know, and your shields get jacked up, they do recharge after a little bit. But who knows, maybe we're too damaged. I don't know. I'm not even sure of all of what everything does on the screen. Especially down here in this right corner. I've got the power settings, but all those other little ones, IMP, ooh, look like weapons. I don't know. And we got our weapons bar here on the left. You guys could saw when we were playing that I was... Okay, did I get them all? Nope, one left. That, you could see the different rates of fire that I was using. I was just going back and forth between 1 and 2 because your weapons do get hot. So... Okay, now we should have had it all. Okay, so we go to inventory. And in your old inventory screen here. Oh, man, I got... Oh, so this part is RNG. I can tell you that for sure because some of the testing I did... Man, I got some purples. I got some good stuff. Man. Oh, but you know what? I didn't get as much minerals and such, but did get a plasma cannon. So we got a blue one here. Which of course is rare. And you can truck through these real fast if you want. But if you are going to play the demo, I would suggest don't try and switch out anything because this ship's so badly damaged, we've got to get to a port. And then we'll be in a different ship. Because this one that we're starting out with is a beast. At least that's kind of what I've gathered. I mean, we kept all the weapons, the basic weapons, everything immediately across the board in that little battle, and we rocked. I know the battles were coming up. We're not going to be as strong a ship. Now, you might have noticed in the title, I did say this game has a lot in common with a lot of various, a couple of the, more recent games that are out there. Everspace is one, and FTL. It doesn't have the stop motion that FTL did, where you could stop things, pause the game while you do a bunch of different things. Yeah, you never know. They might put that in. But it does have all the system management. You have crew. You have things that you can build, compartments. So we go over here to the left. See, we got systems, which is where we are right now. See, we've got a Gatling of the Republic. Range 2000. And then the plasma cannon Mark 1 is 1600 for the range. Seeing something like this, most of these kinds of games, I always like the best range that I can get. Just because the sooner I can start hitting the enemy before they get to me, the better. But anyways, we go to departments, and we can add crew member. Or build, maybe, or engineering. So what do we got? Flak cannon, heavy laser, plasma, intelligent missile launcher. Oh, I don't have near what I need. Well, no, it looks like we can still build it, though. Interceptor laser, so I would assume that's for defense, right? Yeah, destroy enemy missiles before it hit the ship. This one's 1800. Let's see. Ooh, there we go. Shield generator. So we've got two choices here. We have two level. Oh nope, we've got a level 11 engineer and a level 10. So we'll go with the 11, I think. Boink. Woohoo! We got the show back. I'm not going to do any more because, again, like I said, we're probably going to be losing the ship. I'm not sure if these transfer over yet, but we will get to that. So here are our crew members. Of course, we have us. We're level 12. Let's see. I'm a veteran. Increases the damage of the impacts of the hull. So we have armor-piercing ammo. Robotized reload. Reduces the reload time. That's always a good thing. Alrighty. So it appears you can upgrade them when we get to that point. So she would be, says, I don't know. You look at her upgrades and they all have to do with, at least this one, projectiles and energy weapons. So she's probably manning our main guns. What about her? Same thing. Our engineers gonna be, that's gonna be crafting, system upgrades. Scientists, what do they get? Medicine, healing, investigation. That increases the effectiveness of shields. Ooh, we'll be using that one a lot if and when we get that far. And then of course tasks as you get tasks.
System analysis. Critical. Repairs needed immediately.
All right. Mai, what's our current position?
We are currently in the Thamus 6 sector. It is on the outskirts of the Interstellar Republic's headquarters.
We should be able to reach it using our drive engines.
Preparing warp drive.
Alright, and this is our galaxy map, and if things were working correctly, we could go somewhere, but...
Warp drive engines damaged. Jump impossible.
Mai, which is the closest space station in this sector?
It's the trade station and Terra's port.
Okay. Set in the coordinates.
Coordinates set.
Oh no. Alright, so when you want to get somewhere quickly...
Mai, situation report on Anteros port.
Accessing database. This station serves as a crucial hub for business tycoons and mining sector speculators. It has a large port specialized for trade freighters that return full of materials from mining
Oh, what is it doing?
They also swear they have the best
Why is it doing
recipe
this?
in the universe.
That was weird. I didn't see that I hit something. I might have. Only problem with using your little warp jump thingy here we have here, quantum engine, sorry, is we're in the middle of a frickin' minefield. All these asteroids, so I'm trying not to bust something. Now let's see if it automatically shuts things off or if I have to. Oh, good.
Captain Scott from the 5th Republic Fleet here. We request docking permission.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Okay.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
And if you look down here in the left corner, hey, our shields are back. So we probably just wasted those things. You'll see why here in a second. But, well, hello, 10 Gil. So you just found on Kickstarter today. Yeah. A lot of devs that are out there that are trying to get their game noticed use the hashtag IndieDev. A lot of times when I tweet anything about indie games, my videos, what have you, that's usually a pretty standard one that I like to always use. Okay, this is messing me because personally I would put the turning left and right on the A and the D. And the spinning would be Q and E, so it's backwards. So I apologize, folks, if I throw you off a little bit. But right on, you went right there and backed it. Yeah, it just got backed yesterday. If you want to jump on and throw them some love in the backing, they do have a bunch of cool rewards. Things like your name in the game for a ship, could be a character, all kinds of really cool things. If you want to be in the video game, personally, don't really have the money because, like I said, I just upgraded the old computer. But it is going till October 14th. They're Kickstarter, so if you want to go, throw them some love. Anyways, back to the game. You discover a great commotion around the freighters on their station when you exit your ship. You hear shouts from all angles and merchants bidding ever-increasing numbers over merchandise. Your crew and yourself leave the freighter behind and search for a repair shop, because our stuff is jacked. You find yourself looking at the neon lights when someone bumps into your shoulder. Now, I was always raised to be a gentleman, so I would apologize. Oh, I'm sorry. Ooch. Ouch. That hurt. It's a scruffy young woman who begins to collect spanners and metallic objects of all sorts she had on her as she tries to steady herself. Sorry, I wasn't looking where I was going. Don't worry about it. Are you hurt? Then, of course, the almighty arrogant. You should be more careful. You're speaking with a captain of the Republic. That's more like Darth Vader. Try to be polite. Tingle right on. Turning head, you turned around. Yeah, it's a little weird, but it's all good. No, it's entirely my fault. Oh, excuse me, Captain. I'm so sorry. My name is Susan. I'm the head of the Pulsar Ship Repair Workshop. What can I do for you? Yeah, we're looking for repairs. You walk together to the docking bay where your ship is located. Susan rubs her eyes incredulously. No way, a KP-56-4SC warship. It's completely totaled. How did you manage to? Alright, we can do it. But it won't be cheap or easy, as you sigh. The repair cost highly exceeds your credit account. I'm sure it does. After negotiating, you agree to handle a series of tasks for her in return for payment. In the meantime, they should give you a completely operational ship. Under freaking powered compared to what we were flying, though. Susan, do you know where we can find the transmission room? Because we got to report. Of course, Captain. There's a transmission bay in the next district over. I can show you the way. Large space stations often have a transmission system highly superior to that of a normal ship, allowing for cross-sector communications. So you can basically call home. You walk through the station until reaching the transmission bay, where you encounter 2 guards. After identifying yourself, you are allowed to pass and spot the transmission crew busy sending coordinates and data to nearby stations. You are granted a terminal in order to send a situation report to the Republic, for which it stands one nation. Captain Scott here. We're transmitting from the Ontario's ports, station in sector Thama-6. Admiral Xiao? Captain Scott, we were expecting your arrival 2 Earth days ago. Yes, sir, we ran into problems. We were following the trail of a slaver network in the Lithophobia 1 sector. We infiltrated the base and obtained a crucial part of their information that you asked us for. But our scientists are still unable to decipher it. During our retreat, we were ambushed by an assault fleet. We thought we had left them behind when we arrived at this sector, but we were intercepted. We finally managed to finish off the enemy ships, but 2 of my crew members have lost their lives, and the Genesis was practically destroyed. I'm sorry to hear that, Captain. We'll give them the sending off they deserve. What is your ship's current status? It is jacked, boss man. Currently, it is inoperative. As soon as we repair it, we'll return to the headquarters for the Stellar Summit. Boss man. As one of the most experienced captains of the Republic, your presence is requested as head escort and reception of our guests. Every governing body of the universe shall be present and will set aside their differences in favor of a new era of peace and prosperity. Don't worry, we'll get our stuff done. We'll get there, dude. Okay, so when you go in, once you get done with all that fun stuff, here we go. The space station panels where all offered services are represented. In the crew section, you'll be able to hire different crew members for your ship's positions if you have any dead members, which we have 2. Remember to hand them in for funeral services in order to free up cargo space. The store selection has the possibility to purchase different equipment. The contract panel gives you possibility to accept different missions in return for rewards. The stash allows you to store salvage pods for use in a new run-through. Ooh, the stash, huh? So, first things first. Real easy, just left click. Boom! We took care of our dearly departed crew members. Then we have the Ontario Freighter. Come on, go away. Thank you. Oh, go away. Okay. And in order to repair the ship, we'll need an ion reactor. This won't usually be a problem if we had the needed materials, but this isn't the case. We haven't had any news from Space Freighter E-32 Pulsar repair ship in 2 Earth days. Her crew isn't answering any hails, and their last coordinates show it nearing an asteroid field known as the Ontario's Cemetery. Ooh, that's not good. We need you to find them, objective, investigate the area, and recover the cargo. So, the question would be, if this, okay, so we've got the store here, this is our inventory. What I want to do is look at my ship. Well, let's see. We have different, our status is green, of course, on our ship, so that's fine. All right, where are our credits? Is this credits? Nope. We probably don't have a whole lot of money. Oh, there they are. So we got 5,311. That's actually a lot of credits. What do we got here? Ion reactor. Isn't that what we were looking to go get? So we have radar, Gatling of the Republic, which is our gun that we had before. So take that, I suppose. Let's see, do you want to do this transmit? Yes. What we got here? We got a shotgun, plasma cannon, a Mark II shotgun, and what's that? A Mark II, yeah. And then another plasma cannon. Normally, of course, you'd know what your ships are. But what do we got down here? Upgrades. Upgrade what? Ooh. I wonder how much that's going to cost. Oh, no, I think I just upgraded one of my things. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I did. So that new gun, we're going to upgrade it. Alright. So we still got 3749. I do like having weapons that have distance. 1600, 1680. The shotgun, of course, is going to be for close. Oh, that plasma cannon is out of my reach, unless I want to sell this. Let's see. 37, 41. So that plasma cannon actually looks like it is better than this. So can we sell this one? Yes. Cool. And now we can buy that. Yeah. Okay. One more thing I wanted to check. There's got, okay, so where is the crew? Of course, you can go the Kickstarter. There's our new little ship in the corner. We'll figure it out.
Everyone to their posts. We must find that missing freighter.
Captain, do you think it could have been an attack?
It's strange. If it had been an attack, the security systems would have asked for a security detail from the station, and they would have come to its aid.
They could have used a signal inhibitor to cut communications.
The asteroid cluster where the ship was seen doesn't correspond to any commercial route. Decree M22, under Republic law, restricts commercial routes in order to guarantee the safety of its freighters. This behavior would be a direct violation of Organic Space Law 412, Section 2/08.
Good night, Tengo. Gentlemen watching from Sweden. Thanks for tuning in. Go to the Antros Cemetery. Come on, turn around. Oh no, we gotta pilot around the station. Okay, no worries. I will get these controls down. Alright, so we're looking at 212 kilometers. Before we go, I did want to check something here in the old inventory. Okay, so we should be able to write. Yeah. Because, yeah, those are stronger. Shield generator, what do we got? Cloaking generator. Ooh. Mine launcher. Nuclear missile launcher. Pulse generator. I wonder what that does. A powerful electronic pulse generator that stuns any ship within its radius of action. So here in the down here in this bottom corner, that's what these guys would be. Still not quite sure what this stuff is, but we'll figure it out at some point, I think. I got a bad feeling that we're probably going to be fighting stuff that's way beyond our level. So we're going to keep our oh, there we go. Try and keep things nice and mellow right now. Got our itty bitty little ship out here flying. As always, if you guys have any questions, please throw them into the chat. So what is this green dot? Is that where we just came from? It is. Okay.
We've arrived at the freighter's last known coordinates, Captain.
There doesn't appear to be anything here. Mai, can you scan the area?
I detect irregular radiation readings coming from the middle of the cluster.
Of course.
Let's take a look.
Let's go into the center. It looks like something shady's going on, if you ask me. Oh, cool, there are lights on the front of the ship. Oh, no. You know what? Didn't hurt our shields. So, what do we have here?
We found the source of the radiation. We should proceed to scan.
Affirmative. Mai, prepare the analysis module.
Preparing the scan system.
Aim and keep the right mouse button held to scan the radiation's origin. Oh, there we go.
Scan complete, Captain. It's a fragment of the freighter's calibration reticle. I am 98% positive that the damage and radiation emissions confirm a plasma cannon attack.
Uh-oh.
This looks like the result of an attack. Mai, can you follow the radiation signature?
Comparing samples. Similar readings found in nearby coordinates. Establishing route.
There we go. How far away are we talking here? Oh, it's a little 90 clicks, looks like. Uh-oh.
Captain, we're being hailed. Shall we accept the call?
Affirmative.
Ex-Pleo, commander of the Starship Insurrection of the Pirate Fleet here. I order your immediate retreat. This frigate is now under our control. Surrender or we'll open fire.
This is the captain of the warship Genesis of the Interstellar Republic. I demand you halt your activities immediately.
Captain Scott? Of the warship Genesis? In that hunk of junk?
Got a point.
You asked for it. Crew, to arm!
Oh, look at that, I went cloak. Woo! Hey, that was cool. Alright, we got some stuff on cooldown. They are seeing right through my cloak, darn it. Let's put more love to the shields. Slow down a bit.
We have lost the shield.
Did I get everybody? Yay! Right.
Captain, the ship's remains correspond to the freighter we've been searching for.
We have to look for survivors and confirm the shipment was in fact stolen.
Preparing to board.
Where are you going to board? Oh, okay. Well, before we board, we're going to go over here and we're going to grab our stuff. Because with my luck, something's going to attack us. Always good to get your goodies first. Who knows, maybe we'll have a better gun pop up. Oh, shields are okay, good. Shields are slowly coming back up. Okay, what is this? Interesting looking doohickey. Alright. This will be interesting. See how they do the exploratory part here. Of course, since it's a dead ship, should be interesting. Let's see. You enter what's left of the freighter as the bay doors close behind you. Within it, you find the remains of what used to be an enormous commercial freighter. You can see all sorts of supplies and objects on the floor, accompanied by what were once their crew. Oh, that's not good. After some time searching the corridors, you come to a passageway with two possible oh, jeez. Okay. Let's go to the right. Your crew, and you advance through the corridor you've chosen. The further in the ship you go, the more you get the feeling that you are not alone. After a while, you reach another crossway. Let's go left. You reach a small chamber where the path splits off into two directions. Again. Oh no! So let's go to the left this time. Corridor, reach another crossway. Let's go left again. You reach a small chamber. Oh, we're back to this. Alright, so left, then right. Okay. Here, finally, after walking in circles, which is what we were doing, you arrive at a hallway and a bay door that opens in front of you. Through the doorframe, and still within the darkness, you were able to make out a faint light. Let's check it out. As soon as you enter, the bay doors close and the lights turn on, of course, because it's a trap. At the end of the room, you see raw protonite shipments stacked in rows that emit light rays of light. A robotic voice surprises you. It seems to be the ship's MAI system. Intruders detected in the loading bay. Activating security protocol. Opening evacuation bay doors. Halt. We are the crew of the Genesis of the... There we go. Oh, good thing we said that. Yeah. Waits a few seconds and begins to speak again. Opening suspended. Validating credentials. Error. They are intruders. Oh, no. No, I am Captain Scott. We are here to rescue the freighter. I demand to speak to the captain immediately. Let's go with the captain. Oh, okay, so how does a charisma work on an AI? I don't know about that. Captain, intruders in the docking bay wish to speak with you. After a few minutes in silence, the system speaks once again. I'm afraid the captain has been indisposed. Temporal register error, 32 seconds. Since a plasma ray impacted against the command bridge, he is assuredly in the restroom. Oh, jeez. Did the AI just say he crapped himself? Might have. Establishing analysis, probably of intruders not being identified as intruders 100%. The bay doors begin to open and the crew and yourself hold on to what you can. The force of the vacuum pulls you forcefully towards them. Oh, cray. If you open the bay doors, the shipment will be lost. Okay, then we are intruders. Okay. 0 probability. The intruders are identified as intruders. Establishing analysis. Error. The AI begins to calculate probabilities while it seems confused. Okay, so let's ask it. What are the orders? The MI system has to ensure the security of the shipment and its tasked with eliminating the intruders who would take it. If we want to protect the shipment, you would be the intruder that is jeopardizing it. Analysis error. Fatal logical error. Intruder destruction. The bay doors close behind you, eliminating the risk of being expelled through them, and the AI continues a litany of errors until it comes to the conclusion that it must eliminate itself. You hear the voice turn off as you ensure everyone is safe. Oh, nice. That is funny. Now that was close. Let's return to the Genesis with the shipment. Okay, you load the chest of protonite on the ship and you look for a registry of what could have happened. The engineers search through a few working terminals left, but all data appears to be corrupted. You make a security copy to be able to study it later.
Let's go back to the station to inform Susan.
What kind of pirates assault a protonite freighter just to abandon it?
X-Player's weapons do not correspond to the radiation we've been following.
Captain, the coded data seems to follow the same pattern obtained in the Everspace. Our team can't undertake an investigation. We haven't found enough matches.
Okay. Well, the good thing is not too far of a little roll here to get on down to back to where we need to go. It's all good. Right into it.
Control tower, we request permission to dock.
Station control tower here. Dock at the assigned bay. Over.
Receiving coordinates. Establishing communication. Docking protocol prepared.
Ooh. That was a little rough trying to judge that. Oh, no, there it is. Oh, it's kind of... because we're basically looking directly at the sun here. Right, that sure looks like where we're supposed to go. Oh, no, there it is. We were like dead onto it. I just couldn't see it with the sun. It's all good. There we go. It's good the AI takes over docking. I've never been very good at docking or landing. Arriving at the station, you go to the docking port where your ship is located. In it, you spot Susan, who rushes out to meet you. You've returned. Have you found anything? She looks at you expectantly, waiting for an answer. Okay, so our choices are... we found the freighter. There weren't any survivors. They're all dead, Susan. We were unable to do anything. They were violently butchered. Okay. Well, we'll try and use a little tact here. Found the freighter. There weren't any survivors. She looks shocked by the news. After a few seconds, she recovers and begins to speak. That can't be. I knew the pilot ever since we were kids. Were you able to recover the cargo? Yes. Well, at least there's some good news. Our crew is currently heavily invested in the repair work. Since you need the ship as soon as possible, maybe your engineers could help us. Could you process the protonite slabs and fabricate a new ion reactor? Of course. You have obtained your first blueprint with it and the specified materials. You can create blueprints object in your task panel. Weapons and some objects can be scrapped. In order to do that, to the task panel and assign the required task. Insert the object and the crew member who will be undertaking that task. That's okay. That's what we were looking at earlier. Go to the department screen in the inventory and salvage the raw protonite. Okay. Here we go. So, how do we do this? Whoop. Systems, departments. Okay, where's that ion thingy? There we go. So we'll build that in a second. See, how are we supposed to weapons them? Let's see. Oh, duh. Scrapping. There we go. Scrap it. Oh, add a crew member. We'll put the other young lady in. There we go. Alright, we've got the materials, so let's fabricate the ion reactor. There we go. Oh, here we go. Susan examines the ion reactor closely. An excellent job with this. We'll have everything we need to finish the repairs. I have another favor to ask of you. In the meantime, while we're finishing up, speak with me when you are ready to go. Of course. So you can store these, or you can open them. This is the first mission. We'll just open it. Green, blue. Inspection's going to be our next contract. We've stopped receiving protonite shipments after the attack on the freighter. We can't guarantee the commercial routes as security to the mining stations in the sector. Inspector Howard Huggins must fill out all the forms immediately, transport him, and evacuate the station, or evaluate the station status. Sure. Well, well, well. Now we can upgrade our weapons. For instance. Ooh, what's this green stuff? Synthetic mine site. So I do wonder. Can I swap it? Nope. Okay, so I would assume red goes to red, green goes to green. So we have a mine launcher. See, I won't use that. And if we're going to upgrade anything, I'd say the shield's the best idea. Mark II. See what we got. Enough to do one more time. Yeah. Okay. See, there's a question. So when we're in the station, it doesn't look like we can buy materials. Yes, what about the others? Still no upgrade points. Man. These guys. Oh, here we go. We got vacancy. Nope. So in task, of course, so that's obviously where our current missions are. Station still is the same. From what we started with. Light plasma cannons. You know, I'm not going to sell those just in case I have to give them back. I think. Research. Ooh, nothing in research yet. Sick bay, nobody in sick bay. Scrapping workshop. So we can scrap pretty much all of our stuff. Engineering. This would be where we'd make extra things. But we're going to have to get better blueprints because well, no, wait a minute. Cannon of the Republic, 1800. Ooh. Again, we're short on the synthetic mine site. Intelligent missiles, radar. I could build a radar. I can build another shield, but not right now. I do wonder is, of course it is a demo, if it is going to let me do that. And you know how we find out? We find out by all you guys out there smashing that like button. And if I see that you guys really like this, we will stream it again. We'll pick up right where we left off. As soon as I end the stream, I will just turn the game off. So, let's exit on out. And,
well,
again, a couple of things. Oh, here we go.
We should depart. Engines on maximum drive.
Unauthorized order. You lack bridge privileges.
Yeah, punk. This ain't your ship,
so now
son.
I have a babysitter?
Yep.
Is the Republic sending you to watch over me?
Yes.
It's a matter of security, Mr. Huggins. The last Protonite shipment was assaulted.
Captains are not what they used to be. If a pirate ship attacked me, there wouldn't be enough space for them to hide.
We're sure of that.
I can already tell I'm not going to like that character. Anyways, folks, so a few things just to remind you if you would like to play this yourself. Down in the description, there are two cool links. One is to the Kickstarter of the game, and it's going to October 14th. So if you want to back the game, maybe get some cool stuff like your name thrown into the game or some other things with the starter little gifts that they give, you can do that. The other one is the direct link to Steam itself. So you can go to Steam, download the demo yourself, and play it. Of course, you can do the demo on the Kickstarter page as well. Luckily, these guys did get fully funded. And the game, from everything I see, and it says on Steam, Q1 of 2019 for the game to enter early access. From what I've seen and what I've been reading, it seems like the devs have got the game pretty well sketched out. You know, they just need some help. And with early access, if we can get them, you know, some solid exposure, I think we've got a lot of replayability. Few big highlights of the game, of course, is it is one life. That's it. They are talking about making different difficulty levels, but it's kind of like Everspace and FTL, where you get one life, one time. As you jump from system to system, there's supposed to be a lot of randomization, so you never know what you're going to run into. So there's a lot to look forward to. Of course, one way or another, as soon as the game comes out, I will do my best to get my hands on press copy or buy the game itself. Depends on how much it is. I do not know that yet. So, but as a standard rule, they usually charge a lower price going into early access, and then for the game's release, because they tend to add a bunch of stuff, the price goes up. So, get on board, share, tweet, like, favorite. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. As always, tell me what you think of my stream here, Indie Contact. This is all about trying to help indie devs get a little special time out there above and beyond what normally goes on, you know, with the very specific gaming stations. I just always like trying to help people, help things. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it is TheRevPlays, all one word, and instead of an S at the end, it's a Z, because the dude has an S, won't give it up. So it's TheRevPlays. Anyways, I'd like to thank you for watching tonight. I see I do have a group of you here. Thank you so much for joining up. And normally I try to start my streams between 6 and 6:30, just depends on how late I'm at work. So, what I've been thinking, and since you stayed till the end, I'm going to cue you guys in on this. Thinking about probably streaming Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I don't know. Those 3 nights, you know, start at 6. Give you guys something cheap, free, and hopefully will drive you into a gaming marathon for the weekend. I don't know. It's up to you guys as always. Please let me know down in the comments what you guys think. I'm the Rev. This has been Indie Contact. Keep your heads down. And don't shoot the station, because that would be really bad. Your guns up. I don't know what it would do. And I'll see you again real damn soon.